I went to Isle of Wight last year for a coastal walk. It was early October. The first morning, I left the hotel and started the walk towards the nearby cliff tops. It was a beautiful sunny day. The sea was shimmering, the gentle breeze was mixing the sweet smell of wild flowers and trees, birds singing, and the whole perfect picture one could expect. I was so engrossed in the beauty as I was walking that I didn't pay attention to the person coming from the opposite direction. And when he hesitantly stopped and started talking to me, I kind of missed the first few sentences because I didn't expect anything other than the dismissive hi or good morning or something like that. He was a classy, dashing gentleman in his maybe late 70s, wearing a fedora hat, a nice sport jacket, and he had the most serene smile on his face. Gently yet joyfully, he was telling me about hundreds of swallows gathering somewhere there. It's magnificent, he said. It's their last gathering before the big migration to the south. Such an amazing scene. You won't miss it. Just a few minutes from here. It's just marvelous. I was responding the usual way, Ah, is it? How nice. But wondering, why is he telling me this? I was going that way anyway. I was about to see them anyway. I mean, if there was a danger, I would understand. He would have to warn me. But we don't need to tell people about something magnificent coming up, right? He resumed his walk, still gently reminding me, you won't miss it. Keep an eye for them. I stood there for a minute, thinking, firstly, what a mesmerizing encounter. He was so overwhelmed with joy that his heart couldn't contain it. It was brimming through his smile, through his kind eyes and gentle words. You see, the memory was already in the past for him. For me, it was about to come, it was future. And what he did was linking his past with my future, making it a shared memory for both of us, regardless of the time difference. I saw him again that day on the way back to my hotel. He was sitting by the sea painting. I took a glance at his canvas as I was passing quietly. He was painting the swallows which weren't there anymore. They were already halfway through their journey south. Now, my confession. I'm not a big believer in big causes or big promises, or any fancy slogans which politicians or religious leaders use to paint good or evil. My personal life experience has taught me how easily the public, the entire nation sometimes, falls into the trap of self-righteousness in the name of God or homeland or whatever it is that people kill each other over and feel good about it. How big movements which we passionately follow prove to be lies and fake and serving some hidden political agenda. So I have failed to find beauty in the big picture in society. And it's not a good feeling. It's an awful, awful feeling. It drains you of the will to get up in the morning and get on with your life and leaves you in some dark places. And I have been in some dark places recently. So I started looking into the small pictures instead, the individuals. The stories which we dismiss as ordinary and insignificant, like the story of the stranger you meet on a coastal walk. Now you see why this small YouTube project is so personal to me. People collect cards or coins or toys. I collect stories from these perceptive, creative, wonderful people who share human emotions through art and creativity. I might see them again, I hope. I might not. But the important part is, from the moment they open the door to this stranger and let her in their lives, even if it's just for 2 or 3 hours, we sit together, we share stories and laughs. And it's about these moments, these simple yet fine moments, when I feel like a human and not an artificial, intelligent toy.
We have to wait until he comes out. Ah, you see the incident.
We're quite tonal, really, aren't we? Yeah, we are really.
Try and enjoy the chilies.
How did it begin? How did it begin? For me,
You just made my day today.
Well, I have so enjoyed it.
Really.
I
I'm
just
so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. Because I know that's
can I? Probably not speak.